Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Christina. I'm here at Naples Mattress, a local business where we sell mattresses, and I'm going to get ready for my day. I brought with me today this beautiful Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. She gorgy. So pretty. Natasha Denona is stupendous, and I love her. And I love every palette she puts out. I want all of them. They're pricey. And I also have this in my collection of foundations. I think I'm down to 12 or something. It's the Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence by CoverGirl. I want to revisit this to see if it's worth hanging around in my collection. And I also brought this L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. 3-second setting mist. 36 hours. I'm not going to wear it for 36 hours, but I'm going to wear it for quite a few. I only used it twice. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't 100% like it. So I'm going to cement my eyebrows in an upward position, get my hair out of the way, do a little bit of skin prep. Every morning I can't talk. Do a little bit of skin prep, prime my eyelids for shadow, and I will be right back. I'm back. Primed up, moisturized. I use the Glow Recipe Pomegranate Peptide Firming Serum. Firming, yes please. I use the Ren Everhydrate Marine Moisture Replenish Cream. Gorgeous. Received in a beauty box. Thank you, Allure, I think. And I primed my eyelids with P. Louise eyeshadow primer in Rumor 2. And cemented my eyebrows with the Ardell Brow Glue. Diving on in to this gorgeous eyeshadow palette. To Natasha Denona. Among the best. For the crease, this middle shade called Mellow. I'm just going to color switch the brush to make sure there's no lingering shadow on it from yesterday. Yesterday, I was dressed as Snow White. What a hoot. I wore it all day, even though I brought an emergency backup outfit of some leggings and a t-shirt, just in case I couldn't make it with the costume all day. I bought the costume and a couple other costumes from Halloween.com. Good quality. I think I paid 40 bucks for the costume. Worth it. Well worth it. Very well made for a costume. A lot of companies, you wear the costume once and the thing falls apart before the day is over. But this is lovely. I'm going to have to hand wash the costume. But that's okay. Because I want to get more uses than one use out of it. And it has like a really stiff collar. Like the Snow White collar. And I'm afraid if I put it in the washing machine that it will destroy the collar. That's very close to my skin tone. I bought this top at Clothes Mentor, which is really close by over here. It's so comfortable. It's so soft. It's got a little asymmetrical, like, design to it. Very flattering. Love. I think I got 25% off of it, and it was only $12 to begin with. So do the math there. It was not expensive. And I believe it's a Vera Wang top. Clothes Mentor. If you have one around you, check it out. It's only women's clothing. But lovely. A little bit more dense packing brush. I think I want to go into soft spot here in the upper portion of the palette and put that in the outer corner and the crease. Do I love a pop of color? Yes. And this is a very neutral, warm palette. But she needs love. Lovely. We started a free pillow promotion. Jerry started it at some point. I think you fill out a questionnaire, or you just respond to the Instagram, Facebook ad, and receive a free pillow. So I had one of those people. I asked her how she slept last night, trying to see if there was any mattress need. There was not. And because I was dressed up in a Halloween costume, she gave me some candy. I said I didn't even have to say trick or treat. She was a very nice woman. Go back into the fluffy and just blend out any harsh edge in the crease. And over here it got a little goofy. We'll just blend it out. That's why I do my eyes first. I think I want to further deepen the outer corner. I think I'm going to go with this shade over here in the corner called Pep. P-E-P. Focus it right on the upper lash line. Build it up on itself, and then blend it upward ever so slightly. Just bring a little bit more dimension to the outer corner. That has done it. And then I had a couple come in who were looking to replace their guest bedroom mattress. But she, from time to time, sleeps in that bed as well because she doesn't like her. She bought an eye comfort from somewhere else, like 2 years ago. It's causing her some pressure points. And they weren't ready to replace it yet. Just wanted a new guest bedroom. So we narrowed it down to 2 mattresses. Just building up that color a little bit. One of them we had in stock, could have been delivered today. One of them would need to be ordered. I asked them, were they opposed to a floor model? Tried to hunt down a floor model on the one that needed to be ordered. We didn't have one kicking around in a queen size. I'm just building up that color a lot. Alright, color switching that brush before I put it down, and then again going in with the big fluffy. Someone's out front opening up their hatch. Alright, to my favorite part, the shimmer. This shade here, called Phenomenon, is gorgeous. I want to go into that one always. But there's colors that I haven't used. So maybe this one, maybe this one. You know what? I think I'm going to go in with that one. It's called Elm. It's a very light, warm, shimmer for the inner portion of the eye. Woo, Natasha. Come on. Every time I put one of these Natasha Denona shimmers on, I'm impressed. Like, goodness. Good night, Irene. I'm just stretching my eye a little bit. You're really blending that shadow into the outer corner colors. Good night, Irene. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Definitely more brilliant on the eye than in the pan. Holy bejesus. This is a great brush. It's by Makeup of Murder. It's a sketch artist brush, number M150. It is the most perfect lay down shimmer or sparkle brush. I received it in a mystery box that I had purchased a month back or so. Good night, Irene. I'm going to go back into this a little bit more dense blending brush into Pep, which is the darker outer corner shade, and just bring it back a little bit. Blend it into the shimmer, gorgy. And then back into this fluffy in the transition shade and just blend that in. I'm getting a little gathering of shadow right here. Just going to blend it out a little bit. Circular motions. That is stunning. Natasha, we're going to close her up for now. Move on to the base. So this went viral. Everybody was talking about it. Got me. And at the time I was self-tanning, spray tanning. I'm going to go in with this Had Me at Illuminating Primer by Pink Bee Beauty with the e.l.f. Bronzing Drop mixed in. It's giving a very lovely glowy base, which I'm enjoying. So at the time that I purchased this CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence, everybody was saying it was a dupe for the Chanel water something with the little beads in it, because that has little beads in it as well. I don't know, I never used the Chanel one, and I don't remember how I feel about it. But like I said, at the time I was spray tanning, and the spray tan was blotchy and changed my skin tone clearly. And I needed something, just a little bit of light coverage to help with the blotchiness. The spray tan never worked for me. I looked blotchy. My skin is naturally blotchy. You can see it on my arms here. And I've been UV tanning. I'm just blotchy. So it's just me. That's just my skin. So the spray tan really just accentuated how blotchy I actually normally am. It was not a good look. So I bought this in the shade light medium, is to try to not look crazy. But I looked back on an old video of mine when I started this channel, and oh no. So I think, if I remember correctly, using a brush works best with this foundation. So I'm going to pump some on the back of my hand. It's got little, the consistency is scary. Dip in with the brush, smoosh it around a little bit, and work it into the skin. This is an Zeesea Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe foundation brush. Even though it's light medium, it's still pretty light. It has 5% buckjaw in it. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's going to help the situation or hinder the situation. I forget what this looks like entirely. Let's go down the neck a little bit. I mean, there's not a lot of coverage. Not a lot of coverage. It really settled into my fine lines and texture on my face. Let's see if we can blend her out with a sponge a little bit. Really push her in. I mean, it kind of looks okay. Kind of. Not my favorite foundation of all time, for sure. Did even out the skin tone pretty well. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely doesn't look makeup-y now that it sunk in a little bit. On the fence. On the fence. I've been really loving and trying to use up this bronzer in this Catrice Magic Shaper Face palette. So let's get into her again. Little Amazon, got it in a full face of Amazon makeup kit. Blend her on in. That's not a good look. That's never happened before. I think that's just the darkness. I have a little sun damage in that area. The foundation isn't quite covering it. Melasma, maybe. Got a mirror right here. I'm not in love with it, that's for sure. Because this Catrice face palette has worked with a lot of my foundations. But my cheeks don't look great. Getting a little patchiness. I have not, let me wipe her off, dipped in to this Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in shade She's Flushed. I bought her. I had to have her. And then I forgot about her. So we're going to use her. She needs love too. Patrick Ta recommends you put the powder first and set it with the cream. I'm going to do what I want and put the powder down. Put the cream down and set it with powder. Shade She's Flushed. Gorgeous flush of color. She's flushed for a reason. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Conceal. Itty bitty dot of eye cream. It's the Brightening Dark Circle Under Eye Cream by Ren. I'm going to go in with the NARS Creamy Concealer. Just a dot. Mix them together. It's a little dot. You don't need to get crazy. Side of the nose. A little on the chin. A little between the brows. I like this color. It's a little bit subtle. It's not so bright. Every time I buy makeup from the drugstore, Sephora, wherever I'm purchasing makeup, I keep forgetting that I'm a little bit of a deeper shade than my normal pale as paper skin tone. So I'm buying concealers in a too light of shade. But this one here from NARS that I purchased as a mini from Sephora, who can read that? Medium. Oh, tiramisu. It seemed to be working quite well. Still brightens up the center of the face pretty well. But it's not so bright. That looks pretty good. Concealer hack working today. Thank you, NARS. Same blush brush, not more product, just whatever's left on the blush. Just blending that in a little bit. Okay, we're getting there. Let's gently, lightly, ever so lightly, set the inside of the face before we go into our powder products. Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder on the puff. Smush her in. Tap her in. Try not to look like a cake. So, for powder bronzer, let's Pat McGrath it. Pat McGrath, Bronze Without Caution, Glamorous Glow, and Regal Radiance. There's a whole lot of name. Skin Fetish Divine Bronzer in the shade Bronze Dawn. Love Pat McGrath as well. It's my favorite eyeshadow brand. I have quite a few of the palettes. They need some love as well. Maybe I'll bring one of those for Monday's video. Just setting that cream bronzer. Big fluffy brush. Pretty tone. Not too warm, not too cool. kind of in the middle. Thank you, Pat. Then into the Patrick Ta powder portion. Love this little packaging. That really protects the cream. So when you're dipping into the powder, you're not dipping into the cream as well. Novel idea. Look at that blush from yesterday. Stained my brush a little bit. This was the Alley Glines Everyday Diffusion, blah, 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 blah. Gorgeous. So Patrick Ta, she's flushed. Just tap her on in. She is flushed. She is flushed. Today is Saturday. Usually a good day for sales. I hope so. I'd like to get some numbers up on the board. This is a commission-based sales. You got to make sales to make commission. I would love to do that today. Let's finish up underneath the eyes. Natasha. Miss Natasha. I have this gorgeous little lithe pencil brush. It's perfect for under the eyes. I'm going to start with Pep here in the corner, on my outer corner. A little dip. Connecting the upper and the lower. I like to put shadow underneath my eyes. I think it gives it a more cohesive look. You don't need to put shadow under your eyes. Do what makes you feel good. Then, soft spot in the top here, the crease color. I go along the rest of the lower lash line, ever so gently, as not to poke myself in the eyeball. Woo! Scared the heck out of me. Color switch that before I put it away. And then with a big fluffy brush, I'm going to dip into, I think Mellow is the transition color we used, to blend that all out. Blended. Okay. Thank you, Natasha. Gorgeous as always. Lancome Drama Liquid Pencil in the tight line. Every time I use her, she's a little bit pokey and it's sharpened. So I'm going to further sharpen, is not to feel said pokiness. What happened here? I don't know what that was. We're going to give her a little more of a sharpen. Alright, definitely no pokiness now. Lancome Drama Liquid Pencil in the tight line. Just to give the outer lash some definition, the outer corner. and also give the lashes the illusion of fullness. Put a little on the upper lash line. I'm going to use that pencil brush to blend it out ever so gently. Just gives a little bit more definition. Brows. Zeesea Dessert Collection Eyebrow Pencil. I'm just going to wipe off the spoolie a little bit. Make sure there's no chonkiness on it. Define the lower edge of the eyebrow and comb the product upward. It's a little hack. I don't know where I saw it, found it, thought of it. I mean, I'm sure I saw it somewhere. But it's been working quite well. It makes the whole process just a little bit easier instead of fussing with individual hairs. And that's easy peasy. They look a little bit more defined, a little bit less unruly. Easy peasy. I think that'll do it. Dessert Collection, I don't know if I said it, Zeesea Dessert Collection Eyebrow Pencil. Don't know the shade name because it is in Chinese. Oh, so I have coming a FYNE Art Beauty Mystery Box. It's supposed to have a beautiful skin tint in it and then some other, you don't know until you open it, products. And yesterday, to make a purchase on my American Express, I like to make one purchase on that particular card a month, or maybe every couple of months. I bought another P. Louise mystery box as well. So waiting on both of those. I'm going to further set the face with the Lower Mercari translucent setting powder and the cap with a big fluffy brush. The Fine Art Beauty is coming from the UK, so it's going to take a little longer to get here, and I believe the P. Louise is from the UK as well, so they're going to take a little time to get here. P. Louise box was, I believe, $30, but with shipping and customs came out to $63. So we'll see if that was worth it. And then the Fine Art Beauty, I think it was $30 as well, and came out to like $53 with the shipping and customs and such. Before I do the eyelashes, I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Setting Mist. I heard it's like hairspray on the face. I used it twice. It is kind of intense. No talking while putting this on the face. Here we go. That's intense. That is intense. I wanted to, it does have like a hairspray kind of feel to it. It's not great. It's not great. Kind of, it dries really fast though, so that's a good thing. That came out quite nice. I think I'm going to bring that right home. It's a little bit too intense. I have it, so I'm going to use it. You know, I'll keep it here. I mean, I have it, might as well use it. Before I go in with my, let's use my drugstore, Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. Let's pick a lip. No. Let's go with this warm toned. As you can see, she's loved. Just a little bit warm, nude by Juvia's Place. My favorite lipstick formula. Let's go in with Lunar Beauty lip pencil in the shade Blushing. I think will go quite nicely. Curling the lashes really does go a long way. The Rare Beauty Great Lengths Mascara is my absolute favorite, but this is a very good alternative if you don't feel like spending $20 on a mascara. I've done extensive research on drugstore mascara. I was buying like 3 a week to try to find a Rare Beauty like alternative, and this is the closest representation of a good volumizing, not clumpy, lengthening, separating mascara that is still easy to get off at the end of the evening. That's important too. I hate struggling to get my mascara off as well. A good cleansing oil goes a long way. It's a one coat and done situation, but I do like to add to. So while that dries down, so I can scrape it off all over I got on my eyelids, let's get these lips together. Lunar Beauty lip pencil in the shade Blushing. The whole gang is here. Guys are about to pull in. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching me get ready today. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads, and I'll see you in my next video.